my name is Lily from lilyslovelyleaves. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, we're going to be rescuing plants. Here are the plants that I have. So if you like plants, please make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos. Also down below is my social media information, my Instagram, my Facebook. Make sure to follow there too as well. I do post a lot on my Instagram and my Facebook. So if you like plants, make sure to subscribe. So today we are sitting in my garage, and the reason for that is because these are rescue plants. So what does rescue plant means? So rescue plant means there are plants that are struggling, they're not doing well. And we don't know if they're not doing well due to having pests. We're not sure why they're not doing well, So for that reason, I'm in my garage because I do like to keep my plants that are rescue isolated for about a week from my other plants, just in case they do have spider mites, they have mealybugs, or they have any other sort of bugs, So far, I haven't seen any pets, but just to be on the safety side, we're gonna be in the garage. I know it's really crowded in here, guys, so I am sorry, look, guys. So isolation, also, that means that I'm gonna keep them away from my other plants. And like I said, the reason for that is just in case that they do have spider mites, mealybugs, they don't transfer from one plant to another, and the next thing you know, I have 100+ plants with spider mites or with any kind of insects, because I do have one that has a problem with spider mites. I keep her outside, and I'm hoping to get that issue under control. So let's get started, guys. So I'm gonna go over the things that I have, and I do have a lot of stuff here in the garage, like things that I keep for my plants. I guess you guys probably want to know what I have in here, right? So I have rooting powder. So when you propagate like a succulent, usually I only use this for succulents. I don't use it for anything else. So when I do a succulent, I cut the succulent, dip her in this powder, and then plant her. So rooting powder. And then I have some liquid plant food. I have some neem. I have some oil. And I have some of this stuff. And then I have another insect killer. So I do have like the strong stuff. I also have mosquito bites on this side. Items that I use. But I keep them in my garage, guys, because I don't like to have them inside of the house. I do have some items inside of the house. Like, for example, I keep this one inside of the house. I keep it inside of the house. So today I'm going to be using this. I have some water in this bucket right here. I have some gloves. I have a trash bag because I am going to be disposing of all the dirt. I have new dirt here. I have peroxide. I have some water. So let's get started, guys. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my bag so I can dispose of the dirt. I am going to be wearing gloves today, guys. I usually don't wear gloves. Today I'm going to be wearing gloves because, like I said, I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, you know what? I didn't introduce the plants to you guys. Right here, the first plant that we have is a Transdensian Sabrina. This is what we're working with. That's what we have. And then over here we have strings of hearts. We have this one. Oh, look at the baby one. I feel that with plants, and another string of hearts, like the plant has to want to live too. I feel like plants, and this is just my personal opinion, guys. I am not a professional. I've never gone to, I'm not a professional in science and biology and the study of plants. I am not. But I do feel that some plants do want to live, do try. It has to be a living things trying to make this work, So then over here we have a snake plant. We have a snake plant. I'm not sure on the name of this one, but I will post the name right. I will write the name on the screen. Over here we have a neon potos. Over here we have an elephant ear. Over here we have a succulent. Let's start with this one. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna dispose. It does have drainage holes, so that's good. You guys know how much I like my drainage holes. I won't use a pot if it does not have drainage holes. If I see a nice pot that I really, really want to use, what I do is I'll just put, I have these in different sizes, so I'll just use the size and put her into the pot, you know, something like this. That's what I will do, but this one has rain hole, so it's fine. But I always do prefer to use this type of material, you know, instead of this one, because if this one, if I can't get my plant out of here, like I'm gonna have to break this, and I'm never, like I'm not a fan of, I don't have the tools. That's why I rather do something like this where I could just break it with scissors, and it's so much easier. And to be honest with you, I don't like wearing gloves. I really, really don't like wearing gloves. Okay, so I'm gonna break the soil and get it as much as I can without hurting the plant. She's really dry, guys. I don't even know. I should have probably wet her before doing this. You know. Okay, so this is just the way that I do things, and I will keep you guys updated. She does have new growth, so that is a good sign. She's telling me, hey, I want to live. You know, I want to make it. So, you know. So what I'm looking for is like a web, like a spider web. If there's a spider web, that is a sign of spider mites, which I am very familiar with, unfortunately. So right off the bat, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see nothing, you know, right off the bat. I just see a plant that has been neglected, you know, and she wants to live, you know, and it happens, you know. So yeah, so we have her roots right here. Oh no. Okay, so this. Okay, so here's what we have. So, okay, so this broke off, but it's okay because I could probably propagate this part. But yeah, she's just really, really dry, and this one broke off too. I'll see if I can put that one in there too. And okay, so I'm gonna take away all the dead parts, which I don't see a lot. Well, yeah, like, let me show you guys some of the dead leaves. So I do like to take that off. She is a very beautiful plant. She is very, very beautiful, guys. So yeah, so I just go one by one, taking off all the dead leaves that I see. Okay, see, like if they're not there, like you'll try, oh, that one came off. But it's harder to take them off, you know. And she does have a lot of new growth. So she has a lot of new growth, so that's telling me that she wants to live. And like I said before, she has to want to live, you know. So I'm not gonna spray her with peroxide. Like I said, the issue with this plant is just that she's dry. I don't see any spiders. She does not have mealybugs, because those you will be able to see as well, you know. So I'm gonna go right ahead and get, oh, there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and plant her, and I'm gonna water her. Okay, so, you know, because she does look good. Okay, here we go. There we go. So let me, oh, come back over here. Okay, let's put this down. I'm gonna put this one here, this other one here. Like I said, guys, honestly, I am not used to using gloves. I don't normally use gloves. Okay, so there we go. So this is what we have. I'm gonna push the soil in. So right off the bat, I can tell that she already looks better. She might even need a support. So there we go. So here she is. So here she is. So I was going to spray her, but I'll wait till the end. So she needs a good watering, guys. She needs a good watering. Okay, so here we're gonna put her on this side for now. So now let's take care. Okay, so now we're working with this one. And this is the neon potos. Okay. So this one does have roots, guys. Let me see. Okay, it has drainage holes, which is good. Okay, so right off the bat, guys, I see a lot of I see an empty stem. It does have a lot of nodes, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and cut her. And in my sister's, I put peroxide, just regular peroxide, just to, you know, disinfect the scissors. You know, I don't want to get the plant sick. Okay, so I'm gonna cut right here. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna keep one of these so I can know when I go in the house the ones that I'm gonna put in water. Okay, so these are the nodes. Those are the nodes. Oh, the bumpy. So yeah, so we're gonna try to propagate these and make brand new plants. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in, and she has new growth. She has new growth too. Okay, so when we go in the house, we're gonna put these in water. So that's what we're gonna do with this one. Nian potos. Okay, so now let's look at the elephant ear. Here. Okay. So yeah, it seems like this one too. She doesn't have any spider mites. Even though she has those brown spots. Okay, so this one definitely her soil is moist. So it might have been an overwatering problem. She was in a self-watering pot. Like I said, guys, I don't use, I like drainage holes, you know, but she does feel wet. So I'm just cutting all the dead parts. Her roots look very well. Look at her roots. They look very, very good. And we have new growth as well, so that's a good sign. Yeah, her roots look very well, you know. You can see them, you know, they're not mushy. You're looking for mushy. If they're mushy, that's not good. If they're really dark, that means that they have rotten. That's not good either. So yeah, I'm happy with the root system. You know, I have a good feeling she's gonna make a full recovery. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put her in soil. But yeah, her roots, they look beautiful. That's always a good sign, guys. The roots look beautiful. My husband always complains that when I repot a plant, I never put her in the middle. He's like, I wish you would like put him in the middle. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so here we go. So here is this one right here. If it's sprinkled up, it could be a sign of not enough light. It could be a sign of not enough light. Okay, so now let's go with this one. Okay, so what's drainage hole? It does have drainage hole. Okay, so but see, like, oh, there she came out. This is snake plant. She is very dry. Like her roots are very, very dry. I don't know about this one. She does feel really mushy. That's not a good sign. She is mushy right here on the bottom too. You know, but there's a story in the Bible where God tells Ezekiel, hey, will these bones live? And Ezekiel says, I don't know, Lord, only you know. And he says, speak to them, you know. And as Ezekiel started speaking, the bones started coming together. And this body started getting the form, you know. The bones got with the bones, the ligaments with the ligaments. And I do believe that we need to speak life. You know, I believe that plants are living. And they can, you know, they are living, you know, they need light, they need air. you know, in order to survive. They're living things. So, could we speak life into this plant? You know, could we tell her to live, and will she live? My husband tells me the story of some scientists. He read this a while back. I'm not sure where it was. They put three plants in three separate rooms. In one room, the scientists will go in there and be very positive. Like, you look beautiful, you know, you're growing beautifully. And another one, he was really negative. You know, just negative, like, oh, you know, you're an ugly plant. Not you guys, okay, guys? And just very, very negative, you know, towards the plant. And then in the room where he would just water them and didn't say anything. So after a certain amount of time, when he went in, the ones that he was positive to, she was growing beautifully. She was very, very happy, and she was growing. The one where he was negative, that one died. She died. And then the one where he wasn't really talking to it, she was just, you know, staying alive, you know. She wasn't striving, like the one where they were positive to her, you know. So yeah, and it just makes me think, you know, like if our words have that kind of effect on a plant, can you imagine what kind of effect it has on our family members, on our children? You know, if we're negative towards them, you know, we make them feel bad. You know, imagine the kind of effect that has. So that's why it's so important, guys, to every day, you know, try our best, you know, to be positive, because you really don't know what another person is going through. So it is so important, you know, to be uplifting and be nice to people, you know. You don't know what a person is going through, you know. You don't know what they've been through, you know. Okay, so here we have another one. And this is not looking good because she has no roots. Or at least this one has, okay. She's all tangled up. So let's tangle her first. So yeah, so this one I know that has a history of spider mites. I don't see any spider mites right now because it's time that spider mites will be web, and I don't see any webbing. But I am very concerned because I don't see any roots. Okay, so we have no roots. Mushy. So I'm thinking, here we have a node. You see it right there? A node. So yeah, so this one, at least this part, I'm going to be propagating her in the water. I tried propagating in containers with sphagnum moss. That was a total fail. I haven't tried again, but I will try. I will try again, guys. I just haven't got to it. Here's a node. Okay, so I'm going to cut this leaf. Because if I don't cut this leaf and I have the leaf underwater, she's going to rot. So yeah, so we have 3 nodes on this one. 3. So we have a very good chance of survival. I'm going to use this node over here. That one looks real good. And like I said, I have to cut the leaves. If not, she is going to rot. But I have a perfect place where I'm going to put her. Oh my goodness, I hadn't noticed. Look, she's purple on the bottom. Can you guys see that? She's purple on the bottom. Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. She's purple. I love plants that have more color on the bottom. Oh no, she's broken from here. Let me see. Okay, so she has new growth. So over here we have roots. Yay, we have roots and new growth. Okay, now I'm really happy. So she is moist, so she does have water. I can feel the soil. You can feel it, you can smell it. So over here we have 2 plants or 3 plants? Here we have 1 plant, and here we have another plant. Oh, she's actually very long. I don't know. I think kind of want to propagate her just in water, to be completely honest with you. Okay, this might sound really crazy, guys, but I'm going to cut this plant. I'm going to go ahead and cut her. Okay. Let me find a node. And guys, it's so important to get a node, because if I don't get a node, then I'm not gonna have a plant. You know, so you can't just cut wherever you want. You really have to look. And if you can get 2 or 3 nodes, even better. See, like over here we have 1 node, 2, and is that a no? That's not a node. Okay, so yeah, so we have 2. So we're gonna, okay, so this one's pretty much dead. This one on this side is pretty much dead. And again, we have no roots. You know, so plants need roots. You know, they can't live without the roots. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut here. This one's a real good node. This one right there. That one. So yeah, so here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes, and then the 5th one is really big. It's so big that she actually has new growth on that node. So that's very good. Okay. So this one looks happy. This one. So she has roots. And they're really nice, healthy roots. You see how you can see them, you know, you can see that they're not rotten, they're not slimy, they're not mushy. I'm so excited for this plant. I am so excited for you. I feel like you're gonna make a full recovery. To be honest with you, these don't look so good. You see how the plant is transparent? I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Like you can see the difference in color from these to these. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those. And we have a real nice node on this side. 2 nodes. See, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nodes. 4 nodes. We're done with this one. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna take this one too. See, these are not good. Okay, so you see this string? And you see this string. You know, so sometimes you just have to say, hey, this is not working. You know, like this one too, you know, the leaves, all of them are different color, you know? Like, so that's what we're keeping from those. And with this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a hole. I'm gonna put them together. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that are in soil. We're gonna have 2 in water. Honestly, this one's not looking very good, guys. No drainage holes. Oh, came right off. You see all that? Look. You see? No drainage holes. Look. See, plants, most plants don't like to sit in standing water. You know? Yeah. So, okay, but let's see. But that was a very fast growing plant. The Transcension Sabrina is a very fast growing plant. And she roots very well. So we're just gonna look at it individually. I see a small root. You see her? It's tiny. She's there. Yeah, it's just really moist. And this plant does not like to be moist. I'm gonna go ahead and plant her. This is dead. My root. This one. Let's try. Because she does have, oh, no roots. Because it has the roots, you know. This one has no roots. This one has new growth. Oh, What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this, and this is what I'm gonna be planting, because she has new growth right there. So this is a good one. You know, she wants to live. You see, so you see, like some of them you're like, okay, she wants to. This is, you know. And I mean, like, if you know how to propagate, and this one has a root right there. If you know how to propagate in containers, you can propagate the stem, but I'm not doing that today. You know, I'm just, how did you get it here? So I'm just pretty much just seeing the ones that want to live, the ones that have roots. This one has a root, see, right there. The ones that, you know, there we go. So this one's staying. These are all dried up. And what I'm looking for is new growth, a leaf that's alive, that tells me, hey, I want to live. Many plants don't make it due to too much water, guys. I have a good feeling about this one. Last one is a string of hearts. I like these. Oh, you're very small. Okay. Okay, with this one I have to be very careful because I don't want to throw away nothing that, I don't want to throw away any of them that are alive, you know? So with this one, I really, really have to look. So, I hope you're enjoying this video, guys. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Okay, here we have one string of hearts. Is this okay? We're gonna keep this one. See, like this one, so I'll show you guys right now. See, like those, these, they're gone. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the gloves. Oh, I feel so much better. Okay, so this is the last one, guys. Everybody loves a string of hearts. For soil, guys, this is just Miracle Girl, with a little bit of water. You know. Okay, so we're gonna, you see the stem? We're gonna put the stem, put her in there. Doing well. And string of hearts, they do need light. They need light from the top. I am so excited for the string of hearts. I am very, very excited for her. And this one has new growth. Oh, but it's two different kinds. Yeah, it's two different kinds. It's a variated. Variated. It just means that it has color. So yeah, and you can see the little node right there in the middle. This is so interesting. Look. We have one that is variated. You see it, two colors? And then we have a regular one. But they're from one growth. Oh, look here we have. Is this a root? This one off. This one off. And yeah, so this is okay, guys. So let's see what we have. So I'm done with my scissors. I'm gonna go ahead and spray them. Leave them here. So I was going to use this to put peroxide here just in case the roots look like they have root rot, but they do not look like they have root rot. That's a good thing. Root rot, like I said, is when they're mushy, they're brown, you know, they don't look like roots. Here I have my water. And here I have some of this, some plant liquid food. I don't measure. I don't measure, guys. I don't even measure when I'm cooking. We're gonna water them. Okay. This one needs a lot of water. So this is the area where I'm gonna be putting them. They're near a east-facing window. Okay, so I went to get this so I can water her. This one. Hey, baby.
What are you doing?
I'm watering the plants, Papi. This one was very dry, remember, guys? So she was really, really dry. And these we're gonna put in water. So let's go inside.
Good morning, hon.
So here are the plants. And we'll see how they do. Here are the ones that I'm growing in water. Okay, so it's been 8 days. And here we have all the plants. Okay, so number one. So this one. I put it in water. But as you can see, she's getting dark spots. And there's no roots. And you can actually see that she's actually rotting. You see right there? So that's not good. Okay, so here we have this one. This one's doing pretty well. Okay, and then we have the string of hearts. This one's also doing very well. She has like new growth right there on the bottom and on the top. So she has new growth, so she's happy. So they're doing good. And then snake plant. She still hasn't died. So I'm gonna keep taking care of her and see how she does. Okay, and then this one, the Transdensian Sabrina. As you can see, she does have new growth right there. Right there. And on this side. And then we have the elephant ear. Okay, this one's not looking good at all. But we still have this other one that might come out. So we'll see on this one. And then this one, I did put her in water. But then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna put her in soil and put them all together. And she actually looks like she's doing pretty good. See, this is new. A new one right there. So that's good. She looks good. This is the week update, guys. This is how they look. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment down below. Bye.